Sometimes, exactly what you're looking for is so under the radar, you didn't even know it existed. Sometimes, it takes a third party to introduce it to you. Perhaps Moonlight Blue is just that fragrance. Hello, my beautiful fragrance family. Dustin here, fragrance fan. Go ahead and do me a solid and click that like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell notification. I'm just going to keep on bringing you guys these budget-friendly fragrance reviews. That 40-ish and $100 range, most of these are way less than that, and a good number of these you can find at your local rack stores. And I picked up one that came in a gift set. It had this fragrance, and it had 4 other little testers in it, and I decided to pick this one up because I never seen anything on this fragrance, so I decided to go ahead and give it a roll. It had the little scratch and sniff thing on it, so I kind of knew what I was getting into, and I'm talking about Kenneth Cole's Moonlight Blue. So this fragrance was released in 2023, so it's a fairly new fragrance. This is 2024, December 2024, and it has 2 differing opinions on Fragrantica versus Parfumo.net as to what is in this fragrance really. Parfumo.net lists 3 things: bergamot, nutmeg, and patchouli, whereas Fragrantica also adds grapefruit, sage, moonflower, vetiver, cedar. There's just a couple extra things going on. And basically, to me, what I get is that bright citrus opening, some tart grapefruit. I do get the tart grapefruit, sprinkles of sage, a florally powdery heart, and a bit of woods that it lands on. That's what I get. Very, very Bleu de Chanel vibes. But to me, it kind of has a little bit more of a Missoni Parfum Pour Homme type of a smell. If you don't know what that smells like, it's very similar to Bleu de Chanel. It just doesn't have so much of that grapefruit like ginger kind of pop in the opening, but that florally powdery heart, some of that earthiness. So it's in that vein. It smells a lot like that. If you're into blue fragrances, then you will like this one. If you have any kind of number of blue fragrances or Bleu de Chanel style fragrances, you might want to steer clear of this one because it smells an awful lot like that. So performance on this one isn't all that good. That's the one thing that I'll say about this fragrance that isn't the best, is it doesn't have all that great of performance. But it's not terrible, it's just not that good. It's kind of like a gym version of Bleu de Chanel. I'm getting like 4 hours. I might be able to squeeze 5 out of it. I haven't worn it too many times, but so far that's what I'm getting in this fragrance, and I wasn't expecting a whole lot, to be honest. I still smell it pumping off my hand pretty good. I put it on there like an hour ago, but it's not like projecting hard, but it is, I can smell it easily off of my hand. So with that, I will give this fragrance a 6.5. If it performs average, if I get a good average out of this thing, just the scent profile, this is a 7 out of 10. It is a gem in scent profile. It is hugely synthetic. If you are not a fan of synthetic fragrances that don't have many believable notes, then you're going to want to stay away from this one if you're one of those kind of guys. But if you just like something because it smells good and it gets you in that vibe, Bleu de Chanel, Dior Sauvage, stuff like that, this is a good alternative to those more pricey fragrances. This is a great addition, I feel like, to the Kenneth Cole, like the black, the vintage black, and in that lineup. I think that this is a pretty good addition to that. So very versatile. This thing will work year round. This scent profile will. It's not going to cut through any kind of cold weather, though. I can tell you that it won't cut through the cold weather, but it will work pretty much year round just to do whatever you want. It's a casual fragrance. It's not really dressy, but it's nice, casual, easy going. Just, you want to smell good, you want to feel good, and you want to be confident that if somebody smells you, they're going to like the way you smell. For a cheapie, can't go wrong with this one. I mean, you really can't. I endorse this little cheap fragrance. So there's not a whole lot on this thing, so I just wanted to give my 2 cents on it. I think it smells great. I think it smells synthetic. I don't think it lasts very long, but it's definitely worth the price point. It's, like I said, it's a good addition to the Kenneth Cole lineup. So glad that I picked it up. No regrets getting it. I'm going to check out some of those other ones. Diesel Side of the Brave was in one of the little sample things, so I'm going to check that out. And yeah, that's my final thoughts on Kenneth Cole's Moonlight Blue. With that, I'm out. Y'all be blessed. Take care of yourself always. Until next time.